Well, a very good morning from Phuket, and today is the 2nd of October, which means it's the Jui Tui Street Parade. We've made our way down into Phuket Town. I'm on my way now to the temple. It's due to start around 8 o'clock, but these street parades never generally start on time. Sometimes they're a little bit late. I'm just coming up to the Serajay traffic circle, so this will give you some idea where we are. As you can see, a number of people now starting to make their way up towards the temple for what is Phuket's biggest daytime street parade. Jui Tui, of course, is the largest Chinese temple here on the island of Phuket, so they have a very, very large street parade indeed, as you will see in the course of the video. And they are saying in the media and on the news that there is going to be over 2,000 Masangs and devotees taking part in this parade today, so this should be a very, very good parade indeed. Come on, Nat. And Nat there behind. As I say, we're just making our way up to the temple. We're going along Ranong Road. Now, I'm going to film the start of the parade at the temple, and then I'm going to move locations to a little bit further into Phuket Town so you can get the full effect of the parade. It's going to become very, very noisy. I have got some eyewear with me today, so I'm going to have some glasses on just to protect my eyes because of the fireworks and firecrackers that's going off. And that's also bought some cotton wool that I can shove in my ears as well, because of course the noise from this parade is, well, I don't think the video does it justice, but it is absolutely deafening. Now, on the 4th of October is the last day of the parade, and that is really the penultimate part of the festival. When I say parade, I should say the festival, because on the evening of the 4th they have one massive parade in Phuket Town where all the temples across Phuket, and I think there's just over 40 Chinese temples, come together to do one massive parade. And of course I'm going to be there at that, and I shall be in the area of the clock tower in Phuket Town, so that'll give you an idea of where I'll be standing, because that's really an excellent spot to stand to see this, well, event taking place, as you will see in a few days time. But for now, let's make our way up to the temple. Okay, we're nearing the temple now. It looks like the parade's actually started. It seems to have started early, because it's going to be a very, very large parade today here at Jui Tui. I was hoping to catch the start. It's not yet 8 o'clock. It was scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, but Nat is saying that because there's so many people going to be taking part. Let me get in here. Sorry. That maybe it started early because obviously this temple, even though it is the largest temple here on the island of Phuket, the largest Chinese temple, I should make that clear, the space inside isn't that big, so with over 2,000 Masangs and devotees, maybe there isn't the space for everybody. Not just shoving cotton wool in my ear here. Wow. So as I say, once this parade, or most of the parade, has left this area, I shall move locations to a little bit further in Phuket Town so you can get the full effect of the parade, because here is not the best spot right outside the temple, to be honest. It's a great spot to see the start of the parade, but there isn't that much firecrackers going off, etc., and where they carry the I forget the name of the, where's Nat now gone? Oh, she's disappeared. Nat, can you remember what's the name of the thing? You know, the things they carry around with them? The Gyao, yeah. Now the Gyao is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now what are the smaller ones called?
The big one, gyuong.
Oh, the gyuong, and then the smaller ones are the
Yeah.
gyao. Okay. So the very large gyuong represents the largest monk in the temple. I mentioned this on a few of my other videos. And then you've got the smaller ones that they carry as well. And normally there's all firecrackers. Actually, one of them is just coming down now. Now this is one of the smaller ones, I believe. So you can see the gyao now with the flags on the top. These really represent the monks in the temple, not the highest monks, just the monks. Wow. So you can see the Patong here, not only having piercings through his face, but also on his arms as well. Now for people who are wondering why they have these piercings, it's a way of taking on people's sins, they believe, and the more piercings they have, the more sins they can absolve. Ooh. I'm just wondering whether we're going to see any really weird items. In the past we've seen some lampshades put through people's skin. There has been bicycle wheels, believe it or not, actual rims from the wheel of a bike pushed through people's skin. Unbelievable items. I don't know, because obviously the vegetarian festival hasn't really taken place for the last 2 years, as I've mentioned, and this is the first year we have really no restrictions on the festival, and I'm just wondering whether we are going to see that. This is the parade that we will see it at, if it's going to take place, because as I say, this is the largest day parade. Yesterday was Ban Niao's parade, and I wanted to come down and film that, but unfortunately the weather hasn't been kind to Phuket this week. We've had a typhoon that's come from the Philippines that's made land in Vietnam, and now is classed as a tropical storm. So I'm now going to make my way to a different part of Phuket Town. Hopefully we're going to find somewhere that's got a little bit more action with the firecrackers going off and the dancing and everything else that they do as part of this procession. Because if I stand here too long, obviously it's going to get a little bit boring with just people walking past all the time. I was hoping that I'd move to there, they were going to let some firecrackers off, because they had been doing earlier on, but as soon as I moved there, now there doesn't seem to be any activity there. Okay, well, we're just coming up to the new location where we're going to be standing. There's some activity going on behind the camera, but quickly I just wanted to show you what a typical dress a male would wear to this festival. If you want to take part in it and you're wondering what to wear, normally it's white. You can wear white and yellow, a combination of, but mainly it's white. As you can see, I've got a white t-shirt, nice dragon on the back, a little belt to hold the trousers up, and white trousers again with the dragon emblem on. Now I've chosen long sleeve shirt simply because I'm in the middle of the action, and the firecrackers, if they heat you, sometimes they will burn your skin. I have been burnt in the past, so coming from experience, I've chosen long sleeves this time and long pants, but they do sometimes wear shorter trousers and obviously shorter t-shirts. It just depends on your choice. This outfit costs just over 300 baht, so not expensive, and you can see plenty of shops during the festival selling the clothing for the festival. So let's now get on and have a look at the parade. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Gyo are now starting to come. You can just see in the distance all the smoke. When they start to come around here, all the firecrackers will start to go off and we will have some incredible scenes, I'm sure. I'm going to wait here and hopefully get some as they start to come down this road, because they weave in and out the streets of Phuket. Now see the firecrackers on the sticks coming out. They're going to hold those over the Gyo when they start to come round. As you can see, it's getting a little bit crazy now. Okay, well, that's the end of the procession now. Once the Yuong passes by, that signals the end of the parade. So I hope you've enjoyed that parade here in Phuket. That was from the Jui Tui Temple. And as I say, I will be covering the final evening, which is unbelievable. You will get the full effect of the firecrackers because, of course, it's at night time. So there's flashes of light going off everywhere. There's a lot of people here in Phuket Town. I'm going to make my way back to the motorbike because we come on the bike today because a lot easier to park. So a few things to remember if you're coming to the vegetarian festival and you want to take part in it and get in the action, as they say. It's a good idea to have some cotton wool in your ears. I don't know whether you can see that because of the firecrackers. Obviously eye protection, because as you've seen, people throw these firecrackers at random into the parade, and if you're standing somewhere where unfortunately you get hit by the firecrackers, they can burn and they can also obviously injure because they're a firework. So good idea to have some eye protection on at this parade. Even if you're standing on the sidelines, unfortunately people are throwing these firecrackers around, so accidents can and do happen occasionally. Good idea to wear long sleeves and long trousers because, again, if you get hit by the firecracker, they can burn the skin. Where's Nat gone now? I keep losing Nat because of the crowds. I think she's taking a drink of water. Obviously it might be a good idea to wear a mask. Now I haven't bought one today because I'm a little bit fed up of wearing them. We don't have to wear them anymore. As you can see, a lot of people are wearing them. The choice is yours, but actually I would recommend you wear one if you're coming to this parade, simply because of the smoke, the sheer amount of smoke. As you've seen, depending on where you're standing, you're going to get engulfed by it at times, and it can be very, very choky. We're roughly just over halfway through the festival. Hopefully the weather's going to be a little bit kinder towards the end of the festival than it has at the start, but we will wait and see. It isn't too bad today. It has rained at one point, but it was only a very light shower. Just having a look where Nat is. So I guess that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.